Hi, welcome to the Josh Moondo site. Again, today I'm going to show you about a bath chair that I love, toileting chair. It's a Rifton and it's really nice, has a lot of features on it. I like the brakes, are easy to use. There's a tilt on it, which is very nice. Comes with a potty if you need it. Slides in from the front or the back. I recommend, these are really nice straps. I recommend getting two because I'll use this for his shower if I take him on a trip and then it's wet. So I recommend getting two of them. I don't use the laterals all the time. Josh tends to tip over to one side. Sometimes it's easier to have the one lateral off. Headrest is nice. It has multi-functions. You can tip it back. Comes off easily, just a button in the back. And most important feature is traveling with this. I love this chair. It's easy to take apart. It's easy to maintain, keep clean. I also recommend taking this. I take this. It's supposed to be a cushion, but it's not very cushiony. But I take it off after every shower and kind of lean it up because otherwise a lot of mold gets underneath the seat. There's a lot of other features I took off because they just cause more problem. The footrests he really can't use and they end up just hurting his feet. So I've taken them off and we've got some protections on this part so that, because otherwise it's very, was scratching his feet. So I just took them off and put the protectants on them. It's just those pipe covers from Home Depot or Lowe's. So what I love about this, and hopefully I can do this easily, this comes in two parts, and I'll show you how to take that apart later, but these have to come off. I don't generally take these with me too much traveling just because I don't want to lose them and they get more in the way than anything. So I'll put those to the side. So, the back. I'll just refresh myself here. There we go. Just pull up on the two buttons on the side and pull forward. You take that out. Then this part, I just put my foot on here. There's two releases right under here. Pick them up. So I do not take this with me when traveling, this part. I do take this, comes apart. It was in the bag like this. I'll show you how to load the bag in a minute. But put them on. The seat goes easily into these. Snap it in. Now this you have to pull up on the blue rivets on the side. It takes a little finagling. I'm not quite sure why, but it's good that you're seeing this because sometimes it is just a little bit of getting them right in correctly, and it's not anything that's wrong with the chair. Okay, got it. It gets easier the more you use it. Pull up on the 2 latches. So at Disney World, we had just gone, and this was just a lifesaver. We could easily take it apart, put it together. I'm going to show you how to put it back in the bag. We had a luggage carrier, and just threw it on the luggage carrier and took it around the park with us instead of trying to find a specific handicap type bathroom and leave this bag at. It actually ended up better to cart it around with us on a luggage cart. So to take it apart and pack it in the bag. Does seem to pack better a certain way. Again, pull up on these latches. These two both go in the same compartment, but I usually leave the bulky side up. They seem to fit in better. And then this just comes apart easily. And that's it. I snap up the bag. Put it back on the luggage rack. We were bungeeing it on, and it's very lightweight. Pulled it through the airport everywhere. I recommend getting the TSA involved before you go on the trip, because otherwise they totally have you take this apart. It's easier to get in touch with them, tell them that you have a person in a wheelchair or not, and you have some extra baggage with you. Tell them what you have, and usually they're really, really good about getting you through the TSA. The park, of course, everywhere you go, the park wants to see it. I tell them it's a toileting appliance, and they generally don't bother with it too much. But it is just such a godsend. My son needs to have this toileting chair to make sure he feels secure. He can't sit by himself, so it's really difficult without it, because he just doesn't feel like everybody holding him on the sides of the toilet makes him comfortable. But just to know that he can be comfortable, it's well worth it. I love it for showering, just traveling in general. It's been really nice, and it's not really cumbersome. If I go on short trips, I don't have a problem with putting it on the wheels and rolling it into a Love's or Home Depot or wherever if you have to go. So I hope you enjoy it, and it is my high recommendation. Thanks.